All right, so I'm just in my car because I just actually canceled a purchase agreement for a client because they were offering on a house and it was a really old house, did not have a good foundation, and that is why I like new construction, or I like houses that were built after 1940. Hey, it's Arnie Johansson with eXp Realty. This is a buyer's tip that I'm giving you. So this is something that buyers should consider when they're buying properties, and if they're looking at old properties, they really got to pay attention to this. So this property was in Minneapolis, and it was built in like the 1920s, early 1900s, and the inspector did inspection, and they found that the foundation walls were actually in really poor shape. And that can happen to newer houses too, but it's a lot less likely for it to happen. So I typically find that the houses built after 1940 with the block foundations, those have fewer foundation problems. They were also built with 2x4s that are 8 feet long, and they have, floor joists that I think are 2x12s. They have more modern construction that it's pretty much very similar to how we still build in many ways. The insulation now is a little different on the zip houses and everything. But the point is if you can find a house built after 1940, that's really going to probably increase the probability of having a more solid foundation and more solid house, more square and plumb. It's probably going to be easier to work on if you got to do a remodel or repairs, and you just don't have the plaster that's in those old houses. So you have totally different type of sheetrock or covering materials over the wood, and you have different insulation that's really messy in those old houses. So I just recommend trying to get a house built after 1950, 1940. And that's my tip, buyer's tip for the day. If you like this video, click and subscribe. And if you are looking in the Twin Cities and your price point is on the lower end and you want help finding a house like I'm talking about, just give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I have a lot of experience buying those type of homes and remodeling them because I'm a licensed general contractor as well. I've built a multifamily as well. So, and I've owned many houses that were built in the 1940s and 1950s. And so I can help you find those. I've helped a lot of people, over 300 buyers and sellers, buy and sell their properties. So I'm in the Twin Cities area. We work in Carver for new construction, or we work in Minneapolis for the older homes. So I'm happy to help you either way with whatever you're looking for. But give me a call, like and subscribe, and that's my buyer's tip for the day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.